Robin Hood Men in Tights is this year's play. It's always a lot of work finding the play. A lot of thought goes into it. We're men in tights. We rob the rich and give to the poor. That's right.
I was actually living with Peter first, and Ron was looking for someone to head up the theater department of art session, and he asked Peter if he had any friends, and I just happened to be living with him, and I was a theater major, so Peter suggested me.
I just helped out. I did costumes, I helped run scenes, I kind of was a little runner in the background to just get things done that needed to get done. And it kind of evolved from there. As people moved on, I took on more and more responsibility, and now this is my third year co-directing one of the camp plays.
I actually just graduated from Lewis and Clark College with a liberal arts degree with concentration in theater performance. I started doing theater actually in college. I did a little bit in high school, but then kind of fell into it in college after taking some acting classes. And by the end, I was mostly interested in directing. I believe it was Julie's idea.
We have a lot of criteria that we want to hit. We like to do, kind of nixed the Shakespeare. My one experience with Much Ado About Nothing was great, but it's really hard to kind of understand Shakespeare in 12 days or whatever it is that we do the play in.
I've never worked with kids and done kids theater before, and having never come to Camp Hawthorne, I kind of trusted her insight as far as what play would be appropriate.
We like to do shows that have tons of characters, and a lot of characters that the kids can play with. Creepy people, funny people, ridiculous people, that the kids can really have a good time with. And we like comedies. We always want to do a comedy, but we don't want to do, comedies for 7-year-olds. We've got a wide range of ages. So we like, a little bit of PG-13 that we can kind of tone into PG when necessary.
I must say that Prince John spent no expense for a nice party. We have fruit from far across the 7 seas. We have bananas, coconuts, dates. Would you like a date?
Yes, thank you.
How about next Thursday? Get it? Date? Thursday.
I guess before they had done Hook and Princess Bride, so we're kind of staying in the same theme of kind of classic tales that the kids could relate to, but had a good amount of humor in it.
Everybody wants to see you hang! We're in a lot of trouble!
What are you crazy? Why are you laughing? It's terrible!
Casting was a really hard process. We spent a lot of time discussing it, trying to create parts for 36 people.
What actor? All right.
Which campers?
What campers?
This means I must make a wish. I hope against hope, wish against wish, that someone will come save Nottingham.
Started out with 38, we always lose a few along the way. But yes, we need to be able to give everybody an opportunity to speak on stage.
I'm going to wolf. It's pastry with stuffing, and it has sprinkles on it.
Excuse me, I don't understand a word you said.
We did a lot of discussing on how to we divided the character of Sheriff of Rottingham up into 2 parts, in order to feature 2 really great actors.
I'm Victoria. I'm the Sheriff of Rottingham.
I play the lead villain, the Sheriff of Rottingham.
We tried to expand. We wrote some original scenes to put in to expand the parts. Yeah.
Is this another character we can just have a sign of them? Fox?
Yeah, but what if
More like basketball then.
In the past, we've always cut up big roles, partly because it's hard for the kids to learn the lines.
I think it's going to be the kind of thing that's going to be hard to get across in 11 days.
Should I go first?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, I think it's funny, but I think that it's hard.
Cullen absolutely hates that. He always yells, "Don't cut up the roles! Please don't do it! I won't come to the play if you cut up the roles!" But we've always done it in the past, and that helps to kind of give a lot of opportunities for people. This year we're actually not really doing that.
Oh, how did the auditions go? Well, Sydney, how do you think the auditions went today?
I said smashingly.
I thought that
Everyone's special in their own ways.
That's what I said.
all the children were special, and I was riveted the entire time.
I'm Matt,
And
I'm playing Prince John.
alright, what's your name?
Lizzie, and I am playing
a courtier and some French torturer person.
What about you?
Hi, I'm Kelly. I'm playing 3 different characters.
I'm playing a courtier, a soldier, and Rudolpho.
Challenges for adapting.
I think one of the biggest challenges for adapting the play was actually that the movie that we adapted it from was kind of inappropriate, and so we had to edit a lot out.
Robin Hood Men in Tights, little body, little inappropriate humor in there, so we've kind of mixed in a couple of Disney scenes, written little scenes of our own to make it more appropriate.
You know how they go to the fox? No. No? Okay. So
this is the Disney version, right?
Oh, no. It's not.
This is the Men in Tights?
Okay, yeah.
It's hilarious, well written. There are a few Disney pieces I don't much care for, but it's a great script overall.
There's a lot of making fun of people, which we still did, but we tried to make it a little bit more acceptable for the audience that we were giving it to.
Hey, Lincoln.
Did you say Abe Lincoln?
No, I didn't say Abe Lincoln. I said, hey, Lincoln. Hold the horse, man. Sweet Lord.
I can't risk the lives of others, and it's easier to get 1 in than 5. So, fare thee well. I'll see thee upon my return.
All right, man. Peace, Robin.
Take it easy.
Man, those types are stretchy.
I got it! Latrine! The strange creature that lives in the tower!
Oh, yes, Latrine. Is she ugly?
Latrine!
Yes!
Oh, it's you.
I feel like there's always a weather situation. Arts camp, it's always about to rain, gonna storm, storming, just finished storming. There's always some weather situation.
It's supposed to be for like 4 days or something straight?
It's too far away. Nothing, you can't tell anything this far away.
I don't think you need to like...
I just hate that it always comes down to the last minute. And then I run around.
This was not the last minute, this was 8 days. Let's make a decision in 4 days.
We're gonna be on the stage, we're practicing on the stage, designing the set, setting up scenes, everything with the stage in mind. And then started the rain. Talked about other things. We talked about having a tarp and renting a tent, and there were all sorts of ideas thrown out there.
I'd rather get blue top.
No.
No heat? Why?
The tarps are not going to work?
Those are terrible.
If the problem is not being able to hear the kids in the rain, I could set up PA a little bit.
Well,
No, if it was underneath, if you had a tarp over it.
Lots of that over here, Julie, that I
You have a tarp that you're going to put over it anyway?
It's 2 things. It's one performance day and stuff, and the other is just making sure that they always have rehearsal space.
Circus tent on the field.
Well, how are you going to have pelting rain in between watching? Why not one big piece that would go out and have all the benches really close?
It's like an after-school kind of program.
I don't know what the answer is. It's something to think about.
So we decided to move it inside.
I mean, what are the spaces that we have? We have the dining hall, the lodge, the field.
These are the only 2 you can get that many people in.
The dining hall, the lodge. I think that the dining hall is a bigger space. It's better than the lodge. You'd fit more people. And it's not like there's layers in the lodge anyway, so both the dining hall and the lodge would be the same setup. It would be maybe throwing some tables.
Room, you could come from the back room.
Yeah, that's nice with the dining hall.
Yeah, the dining hall would definitely be better than the lodge. Either one though, it's pretty much the same story. The other problem though is that if it's raining, we have nowhere to rehearse.
No, that's what I'm saying. Every day after lunch, 4 counselors can move all those tables and pile them up on each other.
We've had the time to design a set and restage things and really make it so that indoors it's going to be a great show. We have to build schedules. It's hard. Practice is hard to run because there's only so many of us, and we're trying to get as many people, keep them busy for as long as possible, make sure they have enough opportunities to run their scenes and actually feel like they're learning something, because that's, you know, that's the overall goal here. Have a good time and learn something.
I'm on the East Bank. I'm on the West Bank. It's not that critical.
Well, no, that's not the point. It's the principle of the thing.
Nice knowing you.
But Prince John should see us.
Yeah, no, right. We'll go out the back.
Right.
Lady! I'm going on. Catch me up. Lady, come on, let's go.
I think they're getting really tired. It's also hard because it's summer camp and they want to hang out. And we keep on wanting to call more rehearsals and sort of do everything for, you know, every sacrifice for the sake of art possible, but don't really want to sacrifice their summer. So it's hard to keep us in check and make the play as good as we want it to be, but also allow them to have as much fun as possible.
And see, you guys are talking to each other. Thanks, guys. I'm so excited. Happy birthday. Just kidding. Good.
Thank you, Deputy Grumpy, sir.
Okay, I can't even hear you now. I know it's because there's a lot of people. I want you to bring it to volume.
We're manly men, we're men in tights. Yes, we roam around the forest looking for fights. We're men in tights. We roam from the rich and get to the poor, that's right.
Who isn't helping out? Everyone is helping out.
Had people painting the sets.
Yeah, we've got Lynn's daughter and her boyfriend have been painting, and Kelsey Henderson has been painting when she's not teaching, which is amazing. Lauren has just like spearheaded the props and taken control of that. And Hannah's been coming to every practice and doing everything and anything, and that's been absolutely amazing. Erin is cooking and running scenes and doing costumes and props as well, and just being another everything person. And just always being there for us. Dina Bahu is helping out with scenes. It's literally people just being like, can I help? What can I do? What can I do? How can I make it easier? So it's been kind of a breeze this year. We've got 1 million people giving us a hand.
New day breaks in, I'm working on a dream. 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 I'm working on a dream that I can feel so far away. I'm working on a dream, and our love will make it real someday. I'm working on a dream that I can feel so far away. I'm working on a dream, and our love will make it real someday.
It's really a family effort here. We've got people coming in from all over, just throwing in a hand. It's really great. I'm not nervous, and I'm actually not that stressed. So it's going to help. We're going to have more people backstage, but you really need to be aware of what scene is coming up, in 2 scenes, where you got to be, what props you got to have. Do you guys think it would help if you had more scene lists posted?
A little nervous, yes. Robin and Chu, you know how you don't leave, you know how you guys don't leave between, she said between 2 scenes, if I forget what scene it was, the birthday scene and the eviction scene. Don't leave, and you guys should be on stage for the birthday song too.
There's a lot to do, but it'll get done, and it always gets done, and I think we're in great shape, and it's always a push to the finish, you know, we're always staging that last fight scene or learning the bows 10 minutes before curtains go up.
All right, listen, when it's over and they lived happily ever after and everybody cheers, woo! If you're not on stage at that moment, come out, all right, and everybody take hands and get as tight as you can. You're gonna have to be like, you're gonna be like this, all right?
And be like, look all happy.
And then just bow. And you know what? We did a couple squeezes. We'll do a couple bows.
I'm hoping that the kids keep all the excitement that they've kind of been building. We've done a lot of improv work, and I'm hoping that they hold to it.
Yeah! Remember everything we talked about. We're gonna bring it down now. Keep that energy. Keep that rabble. We're a vibrant village.
Of course, it did not rain today for the first time in a very long time, which was funny.
Listen, guys, have fun, all right? You guys have rocked this play from day one. You've just been absolutely stellar. Now, show all your parents and your brothers and your sisters and your friends that you've done, all right?
I'm not nervous. It'll happen. It'll be great. It always is.
I'm gonna ask who's Forrest, and then we're gonna find out whose Forrest it is. Ready? Who's Forrest? Our Forrest! Go get it, everyone! All right, everyone. I'm Julie Angelillo. I'm Sydney McClure. And we want to welcome you to the Camp Hawthorne Arts Camp Show. Yeah! We're really, really proud of the kids. You guys will see they've been working their butts off. The amount of work that they've put into this is just...
It's not very common to put a whole play together in 2 weeks, so we're pretty proud of them to make it happen.
Yeah, so enjoy the show.
We're men in tights. We roam around the forest looking for fights. We're men in tights. We rob from the rich and give to the poor, that's right. We may look like girlies, but don't get us wrong or else we'll put out your lights. We're men in tights.
All great days go to Julie and Sydney. Come out here, please.
It was really good. We did it! We had a great crew of people that painted a set. I think it looked really good inside. A lot of hustling, and I think that it worked out really well in the end.
This road was so long and winding. It was such a hard road, but we couldn't stop once we had started. We were always getting closer. Suddenly it happened.